What you manifest in your mind, you can bring to reality.
Euphoria, HBO series. Its first season just ended, starring Zendaya as Rue, a high school student who has a lot of problems. She's a real person. That's one thing about this show that I love is that all of these characters are very unique people that I recognize from people in my life, which is very rare to have a show with so many different characters that have very unique kind of traits to themselves that really make them stand out and really kind of ground them in a bit of reality. So Rue is this high school student who's got, mental issues. She's suffering from bipolar and all kinds of different things. She's got drug addictions. And it's kind of following her story, as well as some episodes will give you kind of the backstories of other key characters that are involved in this overall universe that's going on of people in this suburb. I don't think it's like an actual suburb. It's just kind of generic suburb. But I love this show. I love this show so much. I talked about the show on this podcast after the first two episodes. It has not disappointed. Every episode is just powerful drama, great writing, gorgeous directing. Like the things that this camera does and the way scenes are shot and look, it's filmed like just it could almost be winning the Oscar for Best Picture if this wasn't a full series. Like if this was condensed somehow into a movie, which I think it would lose a lot if you did that. But just there's so many visuals in this. The way the show is just told through the directing is so amazing. The writing is amazing. The acting, all of these actors are amazing. So good. Zendaya is like, it's amazing. It's so good. I watched the Spider-Man Far From Home, which was a far step down from the first Spider-Man movie now that Marvel has. It was just kind of more, it was fun, but definitely more of a kid's movie. There was some stupid shit that's just like, okay, it's horrible things are happening. We have to cancel the trip and go home immediately. But before we do, let's get on this double-decker bus and take a tour. Nothing bad will happen. Something bad happened. Like, you got that kind of a movie where she's in and she's perfectly fine. And then you see her in this, and it's just like her ability to act is amazing. Just so good. The Sam Levinson, who is the creator, and I don't know if he directs these shows, the episodes as well, or maybe it was just the first one. But if you've seen Assassination Nation, which is the movie that he did before doing this series, Assassination Nation was a good movie. There's a lot of similar themes. There's even some similar characters, but I think this is just like next level. Like whatever, like this, I don't know if he should be doing movies, although I did enjoy that movie. But if this is what he can do with TV, it's just like it's better. It's better looking as just visually. Like if you were to take out the acting, there's no other show that I know of that is doing this kind of show, is doing this kind of storytelling and visuals, and just like I fuck with this so hard. There's so many parts of and aspects of Euphoria that just hook me. Probably my favorite show right now. I mean, in a lot of ways, it's breaking boundaries in TV like Breaking Bad was. A lot of these characters, like good and bad is very ambiguous. You know, some bad people do good things, some good people do bad things. Everybody's troubled. Rue is, you know, being an addict, troubled. There's a lot of ups and downs, and it shows how it affects her sister and her mom and just everything. Like, it really does a good job of, with all of the characters that are involved with the story, it does a really good job with communicating the actions that have taken place and how they kind of ripple throughout the community of people. Um, it's just so good. So many of the characters are good. She has a love interest in this who's with a trans girl who she is from a big city that moved to this suburb and just kind of trying to fit in. And then you have the jock who's tall, handsome, popular. His dad is a business person, well known in the city. But then you scratch the surface and you see the dad has like clearly more on the spectrum of sexuality than just a straight white dude business owner. Like, he has to portray being a conservative. So, his true nature of being into men and trans women is kind of something that he hides. Spoilers. But then his son, who is this, popular jock dude, is a fucking just horrible person, right? Beats women, fucking he himself struggling with his sexuality because he's known from a young age what his dad was into, what his dad was keeping. So it's like it shows a lot of how fake, conservative kind of, like, it really shows how so many people in the real world, like, if you scratch beneath the surface, so many people that aren't just used to being honest with who they are and open about who they are, being the freaks that they are in all aspects of their life, the conservative people that kind of feel that they have to, have this perfect generic vanilla facade. Because if you scratch the surface on a lot of them, you find dark fucking shit. The show has that. It shows what drug addiction is for kids with pills. Seriously, so many of these characters remind me of like exes that I've had, like friends that I've had through different parts of my life. Like, so many people, so many of my friends from San Diego, just degenerates. For whatever reason, I relate to degenerates a lot. I relate a lot to broken people. You kind of get mixed up with these types of people who are everywhere. And I love it. It's so, like, so many characters that are just like, that's that person. I don't know. It's a great show. It's amazing. Like, HBO puts out some great stuff. And this one just kind of came out. It's the only thing I think that I'm watching on HBO that I care about. I have not finished Game of Thrones. I got to like season 6. And it's too much. It's too much. It's like, it feels like work. This doesn't feel like work. I was excited to watch every episode. I'm excited to see where they go with the next season. It didn't end like the ending of this. There wasn't necessarily any cliffhanger. Things did kind of change, but it really just kind of it's a crazy show. It's such a so well written. Just one of the best things that is out in TV or film. Euphoria. I mean, it kind of has like the grittiness of like Kids, right? But with master storytelling, like a Scorsese or something like that, or Tarantino. Just so good. But that's it. Go watch Euphoria on HBO. Worth the subscription just to binge it. I think there's like 8 episodes. Looking forward to season 2. And Zendaya is fucking amazing. She's great. Everybody in this is amazing. But that's it. New episodes of this show come out daily. Subscribe on IGTV, YouTube, and everywhere else podcasts are found. Go buy my artwork over at InspiredDisorder.com and save 10% when you use coupon code INSPIRED. Follow me on social media at Ray Taylor. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Peace out!